Yo, how's it going, people? It's Elite Shot here, aka Sean, bringing you guys a Domination gameplay on Village. And sadly, in this gameplay, I do not get an MOAB, but I do go 64-3, so it is pretty awesome. It's not my high-scoring gameplay, but it's definitely up there. And the main reason why I got so many kills was because I was using the Assault Strike package, and I was using the Predator Missile, the Reaper, and the Osprey Gunner. So that's how I got most of my kills, was with my air support. So, it's not that great of a gameplay. I mean, it's pretty cool getting a bunch of kills, but the fact that it was from mainly air support, it kind of diminishes on the fact of how good it is. But I mean, all in all, it's still good gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But I'm sorry about the lag in the beginning. My guy was twitching out. He was like ADHD, freaking out, like shaking his head back and forth. And this whole gameplay, I had a 3-bar, and we all know how bad 3-bar in Modern Warfare 3 is. It's pretty terrible. Even though Robert Bowling tweeted that the available update would help the lag compensation, but I did not notice any difference at all. I'm not sure about you guys, but I still have terrible lag problems, and I found myself having 3-bar a lot, and my bullets won't connect, or I won't even get hit markers at times. It takes like a second or so for the bullets to even connect. So at times it's pretty ridiculous, and I'm sorry that throughout this gameplay my guy might be twitching out, like I said, or it might lag a little bit. And sometimes he starts walking backwards because theater mode in Modern Warfare 3 is not the greatest. Theater mode in Black Ops was a bit better than it was in here. They don't have the dolly cam in this one, even though not too many people used it in Black Ops, but it definitely was helpful. Say if you want to get a perfect angle on some certain clip. In this game, you have to control it all by the analog stick, so it's a little difficult at times, and it's a little laggy, like I said, so I'm sorry about that. But in this commentary, I mainly want to talk about the patch and how they nerfed a few weapons. The big nerfed weapons are the Type 95, which I'm using now, and this is after patch, so I'm using it while it's nerfed, and I don't really notice the difference. And they also patched the FMG9 Akimbos, which are the secondaries that are super powerful. They patched those, and they didn't do too much of a big patch to both of these weapons. It's definitely not as big as I was expecting to be. For the Type 95, all they pretty much did was they made the hipfire spray a lot wider, because before the patch, a lot of people would be using the Type 95 and would be just hipfiring it from whatever range. It was super accurate. The bullets would go pretty much straight, and they would die in 2 shots. So up close quarters combat, it wouldn't be fair for other people using shotties and SMGs if the Type 95 was gonna 2-burst from hipfire. So they patched that, so now it has a bigger hipfire spray, and the bullets aren't as accurate as they were. But I mean, it's still a great gun, and you'll still kill people in one burst from from short to medium distances. But I did notice that from a long range, it might not take. It's not one burst anymore, because in this gameplay, you'll see several times how, say if the enemy is really far away, and I try shooting them, they won't die in one burst. It takes several bursts from far away, but all in all, it's still a great gun, and I think it's still probably the best gun in the game, or at least it's my favorite gun. And for the FMG9 Akimbos, they practically did the same thing in the fact that they made the hipfire spray more sporadic, so the bullets go everywhere. Excuse me, but yeah, the bullets go everywhere now with the FMG9 Akimbos. They're not as accurate, not as deadly as they used to be. You guys will definitely tell a difference. And right here in the Osprey Gunner, I cannot reach up. I cannot shoot that guy in that cave over there, or that tunnel, whatever you want to call it, because my Osprey Gunner won't aim any higher. It doesn't have that like wide of a looking up and down radius, if that makes any sense. But I do get a lot of kills with this first Osprey Gunner. I get 2 Osprey Gunners in this gameplay, but sadly that the second one I get taken down super quickly, because I'm sure they learned how much I kicked their ass in the first one. So they all switched to their freaking. And right here, this guy is taking like a boss. I'm just shooting the shit out of him with that turret and the Osprey Gunner. He was not going down. But what was I talking about? Yeah, the FMG9 Akimbos, they are a lot more inaccurate. They're a lot more inaccurate from hipfire spraying. The shots aren't as accurate, and it's a lot more sporadic, but they still definitely take down the enemy from close range. That's what they're meant for. They're not meant to be sniping across the map, because before the patch you'd be able to snipe somebody out if you burst fire with them. But they fixed that, and I'm kind of glad, but it doesn't really matter to me, because I'm now using the the MP9, I believe, the secondary, that machine pistol. I'm using them Akimbo now, and they're super accurate. It's funny that they nerfed the FMG9 Akimbos, and now me and several other people I noticed are just using the machine pistols instead, and they seem to be even more accurate than the FMG9 now. So yeah, definitely try out the MP9 Akimbos. I said before the patch that they're gonna nerf those things. I knew for sure because they're super overpowered, and now they did. But it doesn't make too much of a difference, but it does make a difference, you'll notice. But yeah, in this gameplay, going 64-3, I was pretty impressed, I guess. But the fact that I got him with kill streaks doesn't really add anything to it. It's not that hard to get that many kills with these kill streaks, especially on this map, since it is all open. But like I said, I was still trying to go for that 3-digit kill mark, but I could not get to it. You'll see soon that my second Osprey gun I get taken out really quickly. But it was still a lot of fun. And oh yeah, I'm on a 69 win streak right now, and by the time I upload this, I might be even higher of a win streak. But lately, I've been playing with a lot of people that I met up with, and they're all pretty good, and they're all very good actually, and they do not lose one game. Like I said, I'm on a freaking 69 win streak right now. I won 69 games in a row with this group. For the past few days, probably 3 or 4 days so far, I've been playing with them and not lose a game yet. I'm trying to get at least a 100 win streak. That'd be awesome. This one guy named Lowski, he has a 104 win streak, and he was super pissed off when he lost that game, ending his streak. But now I'm playing with him and a bunch of other buddies, Pope Bear and some other guys, and we're tearing it up. We play Ground War. We have a full party of people, and we just wreck the shit out of the other team. And we try to make sure we vote Domination, because in Domination you can kind of spawn trap them as long as you don't push up too far. And I know a lot of people think spawn trapping is pretty pathetic, and for me to get a win streak that way and I guess do really well, it's kind of sad that we're spawn trapping them, but it is pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know, it makes you feel like you're fucking wrecking the whole team. I don't know, you just feel good that you're getting so many kills, but it's pretty bad for the other team that we're just spawn trapping the shit out of them. But you definitely get a lot of kills and get those kill streaks, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to go for a 100 win streak. That'd be awesome. And hopefully I get to it and do not end my win streak. And here I get my second Osprey gunner. And these Reapers, the Reaper is probably my favorite kill streak in this game. It's super deadly if you know how to use it. It's not that hard to get used to. You just gotta use it a lot. The more you use it, the better you get at it. And just so you know, guys, the Reaper, you could zoom in with the left trigger. If you press that left trigger, it zooms in a bit more, so it's a little easier to kill the enemies. And wherever you see that little red like spot on the map when you're using the Reaper, that's where the missile will go. Because I know some people aren't that great with it and they say it sucks, but if you use it correctly and you know how to kill the enemies with it, it's definitely a great kill streak, as long as you're in a wide open map like this one. And right now I'm walking all backwards and funky and shit. I'm not sure what I'm doing. My guy's shaking his head, twitching ADHD. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing this. I mean, I don't see how it's that hard to fix, and this is where I start making mistakes. I'm rushing the enemy team because I'm trying to get a lot of kills, and they're all spawning on me, rushing me, spraying me, and I cannot reload fast enough. I believe that's how I go down. At least I think so. I have 3 deaths, like I said, and the 3 deaths were pretty pathetic. I shouldn't have rushed in so far. I probably should have stayed back with this Type 95, because the Type 95 now is not good at hip fire, and you most likely won't win a battle up close. But the Type 95 is still great from long range. Medium to long range, you guys can still try it out. It's still a great gun, and I don't really think they should have nerfed it. I mean, it was pretty good, but it kind of took skill to use, and some people might disagree or as well as agree with me, but in order to use the Type 95, you had to be very accurate, and if you pretty much missed that first burst, you'd be dead. And let me quickly explain the class I'm using, because some people might be wondering. I didn't explain it. I'm using the Type 95 with a red dot and rapid fire, so you gotta throw on attachments. Kick for this gun's not necessary at all because it's a burst gun and it already is accurate as hell. So put on attachments, put on your 2 favorite attachments. I recommend rapid fire and a red dot, because I don't like the iron sight that much. It kind of limits your view and you can't see too much. At least I can't see too much and I'm not that good with it, so I throw on a red dot. Helps out a lot, and I just use the first dot. I don't use those other stupid reticules. They don't really help that much. I mean, the arrow's fine, but yeah, I just use the red dot. And for my perks, I believe I have let me quickly think here. I'm trying to think what I put. I put Scavenger, Assassin, and what's my third perk? I believe Dead Silence. It's a great class to use, and for my kill streaks, I already said I'm using the Pred Missile, the Reaper, and the Osprey Gunner. And for my secondary, what am I using? I think I was using the Stinger Missile, because the Stinger Missile is great to take out enemy air support. It gets you some more, it counts toward your kill streak. For anyone who didn't know, that they're taking out air support counts for your kill streak, captain flags, everything like that. But it's wrapping up, guys. I went 64-3. I did not get a Moab, but I got a shitload of kills. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.